Hey, boos. What's up? What's up? Welcome to Intuitive Interactions. I am she. I am an intuitive interpreter as well as an oracle, an intuitive investigator. I get to the nitty gritty. I get to the nitty gritty, baby. We're going to get to the bottom of whatever it is, right? Even if it's us, even if we are the culprit. Like I said, welcome to Intuitive Interactions. I am she. I am your favorite. Okay. I'm your sister, your cousin, your auntie, your favorite godmother with the T. And we came to tap in for a hot second. We probably gonna be back later on She Is Radio and get into it, have a little Valentine's Day sipperoo, and give me a little bit of wine and just, kick it for a minute. So, yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do this evening. So tap into She Radio 333, where I do me. That's a lot of me. And even though the divine lives within me, these platforms are dedicated to the divine and what the divine wants to say. And the divine sometimes uses my experiences to help bring the message together and or help you relate, show you that somebody else been through it too, right? It ain't just you. So, yeah, that's what mother's messages, goodness gracious, mother's messages are, and Intuitive Interactions. Key, She Radio 333 is me being key, okay? Me being key. Toxic, it's not toxic though. It's not toxic. It's definitely not toxic. But anyway, let's tap into this energy, my love. Let's see what's going on. Yesterday, I did a message yesterday, and it was concerning a timeline jump. I said a timeline jump. Come on through already, divine. A timeline jump, and then we got abuse of generosity, debt, power, dynamics, fake charity, selfishness, poor financial decisions. So, yeah, that's what you're going away from. You see how the cards fell out already? That's what you're going away from with the Chariot. That's what you're traveling. And traveling to the Ten of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Emperor, Magician, Ace of Cups, Page of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Whoa, baby. And my nose has been, y'all, when I say my nose has been itching, so it's something or somebody that is coming towards you. But let's talk about you right now. Let's fuck what anybody else got going on, right? That's not our sink nor our dishes, correct? So let's talk about you and what you got going on. Because, baby, do you see it out here? The Ten of Cups, the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles, to the Emperor. That right there is boss status to me. You feel me? And then you got the Magician to the Ace of Cups. Twos. Something about twos. You see how I'm separating them in twos? It's something about the twos. Connection. Balancing. Oh my goodness. And we do have the Chariot out here. That's balancing your light and your dark. That's moon energy. I'm getting cosmic with this Ten of Cups. Chosen. We got the Lover's card. Chosen. Choosing. Making a choice. Alchemizing. With the Magician out here with the Ace of Cups. And the Magician has all four elements, uses all four elements. The Magician is the King and Queen of Cups. The King and Queen of Pentacles, the King and Queen of Wands, the King and Queen of Air. In my opinion, it is mastering the divine feminine and the divine masculine of all elements. The feminine and the masculine of all elements is what I meant to say. And with this Ace of Cups, it's like it's overflowing. You got so much that is dripping down to other people. Well, damn. A windfall. Confirmation. And it says love is. confirmation. And I got that windfall from that W. Your name can start with a W. And then we got the Ace of Swords to the Ten of Cups. I mean, I said the Ace of Swords, but that's the Page of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. And the way it's laid out is giving me ancestors over here with this Ten of Pentacles. Family, right, watching you. Let me turn this down for they flag my ass. They love to flag me. Okay, y'all saying hi to my poppy. Y'all saying hi to my poppy. Okay. Yes, you are definitely in the midst of some shit. Of a astrological transit. There's an astrological transit that is balancing things out. Jupiter expansion, expanding. And then we have the Eight of Wands here, which is about expansion. It's about fast movement. It's about downloads. And we got the Ace of Swords behind it, which that is the truth. You truly do have a gift. This truly is a new beginning for you. This truly is a new beginning for you. Something new. Something that's in its what are you saying? Incubation period. It's like you battle for this balance. You battled for this balance. And we got the moon out here again with this Nine of Wands. Sagittarius energy, sacral energy. Okay, so where do we go now? Because baby, this message is clear. We got 17 here. We got 4 here. We got 1 or 2 here. We got 6 and we got 10. Okay, so what else do they need to know right now? What is it that they need to know right now? Something about this Queen of Pentacles to the Emperor. Status. Status. Stay rooted. Because I'm seeing this root right here. Stay rooted. More Sagittarius energy right here. Sagittarius Capricorn. Sagittarius Capricorn. 20 degrees at both. So it's water of earth. But it's something about stay rooted. With whatever's coming in, yeah, stay rooted. 5 of Wands down. And change your perception, because you got to understand when it comes to anything that is business, true, investment, right? Whatever, and invest in the truth. As long as you invest in the truth, you're going to be good. But you need to understand that competition is just what it is. There's always going to be something opposing you, right? So change your perception about what that means. Alchemize it. It's falling right up under the magician. Alchemize it. Alchemize it, 50-50. That's okay, alchemize it. That's that balancing that light and that dark out. What else do we need to understand today? What else do we need to understand? Okay. Okay, we're gonna go to the handmade deck and see what they want to say. What do they want to say? Surrender to divine. Surrender to the will of the divine. What is this about? Creole? Everything is connected. Focus on the similarities and not the difference. So it's kind of giving me, You trying to figure out, okay, so that's giving me right here with this family, with the Ten of Cups, with the Chariot. Your family comes from both sides, the light and the dark. Y'all see how that smoke started coming towards me? Divine Mother Source energy is calling you to come to her healing womb. So, balancing that out. And if I didn't say it already, this is definitely not a message that is going to be for everybody. This is not a superficial message. And I don't mean to say that in an arrogant way, right? Scorpio energy, right? I'm not trying to be that indifferent to people. You get what I'm saying? But everything ain't for everybody. And everybody's not going to relate to what I'm saying. Everybody's not going to be able to digest what I'm saying. Everybody's not on that time frame, and that's cool. And if you want to still just listen, then baby, listen then. But what I'm saying is that it's not going to resonate with everybody, because this is something different. This is definitely what's happening in the spiritual realm. This is what's going on in these spiritual streets, okay? Not these 3D streets. And sometimes we get that misconstrued, and especially as an intuitive interpreter, you definitely have to understand that you could see some things that's gonna happen 6 years from now. So if you're getting downloads, okay, this is for a messenger. If you're getting downloads and you're not having faith in your downloads because you don't see them happening in the 3D at this point in time, you have to understand that it's not your timing. It's the divine's timing. You just, rising energy, you just have been afforded the gift of seeing things before they happen. Meditate on your own energy. Yes. You just have to understand that. And I know it's hard, because then it's like, okay, so where's the confirmation of the things that I've been seeing and the things that I've been hearing? And it can put you in a position or put you in a mind state to think that you're wrong, right? And there's nothing wrong with thinking you're wrong. It makes you go in and reflect on why you think you're hearing these things or feeling these things. Everybody is not intuitively inclined in the same way. Yes, we all have intuition, right? We all have that gut feeling, that solar feeling. Yes, we do. Some people are, I'm hearing, ordained and anointed. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear that because they think it's kind of churchy, but I don't give a fuck, okay? And that's not from me. That's from the divine realm right now. They don't give a fuck what nobody think it sounds like. You are, or how out there it may sound, or how out there people may think that you are. If you have a divine if you have a relationship with the divine, and the divine is giving you instructions, why give a fuck about what this world says? That's something, 1333 on the clock, that's something that you have to overcome. What is it for a man to gain the world and lose their soul? Gaining the world, gaining the approval of the world. Who gives a fuck what they think? It's always, it's never going to be a time where everyone believes as you believe. It's not going to happen. So their advice to you is speak your truth, live in your live in your authenticity. And those that are supposed to hear your message, those that are supposed to be impacted by you, they will be. Rising energy again, archangels. Okay, so what is it? You heard, if it ain't gonna be you, then who is gonna be, baby? Abundant energy management is needed. You have a lot of abundant energy and you need to learn how to manage it. Then we got new connection coming in. What did I just say? Be you. Embrace all that is you, for no one will ever understand you. And I meant to put fully, because there are people in your soul tribe that will understand you, but they're not supposed to know everything about you. They're not supposed to know. You have to keep some things for you and the divine. This card ain't supposed to be in here at all. Okay. 7, 8, 9. Elevation. We seen sexual healing. Oh shit. We seen sexual healing. Somebody needs some actual healing, baby. Ooh, we got mediumship. Speak with spirits. Somebody needs some actual healing around here. I lied to you because I'm embarrassed. A lot of people lie because they're embarrassed. That's not anything. Look, confront your demons. A lot of people lie because they're embarrassed. And the thing is, if you are being put in a position to be vulnerable and to share your story with people, don't sugarcoat that shit. Don't try to make it politically correct, because that don't even fucking apply to you. See, that's what I meant. That's one thing they're trying to convey through this message. Certain shit don't apply to you. So stop making everything resonate with you, because everything doesn't resonate with you. Libra energy. Spiritual realm. Look, divine unity. As above, so below. But I wrote it backwards though. So below, as above. Huh. What? I want to tap into that. So below as above. Can we get a little bit more on that? What's to that? I get alchemy. I definitely get alchemy. Projection, energy, manipulation. Now let's be clear about what this is saying though. We're not gonna jump to, because the magician is out here, right? That is manipulation. All manipulation is not for the bad, is what I'm hearing. Manipulation is manipulation. If you manipulate some iron into a ring, you manipulated that element, right? You took the element of metal and you put the element of fire with it and you melted it down to something. You manipulated the energy. The energy field is what I'm hearing. So projection, energy manipulation is not always a bad thing, because you could be called to be an intercessor, someone who has divine tongue, that is afforded the ability to speak to the angelic realm. Everyone does not have that capacity, that ability to speak to different realms and different languages and different cultures. They don't have that. So if you are one that does have that, you have the gift of projection, because you can project upon someone. It does say the life and death is held in the tongue, right? Right. So if you have this gift, you have to be very careful of the things that you say out your mouth. Chakra blockage. But somebody's throat chakra could be blocked because, and I'm gonna give you an existence. I'm going to give you an example. Of knowing something, right? It's like they don't want me to say it, so I can't say it. Right? But you know how sometimes you have, okay, I'm being told to tell someone, sometimes you have instant visions or instant things that come in your head. They want you to speak against those things right then and there, because you're being shown something that could possibly happen for the purpose that you are a divine helper. You work for the divine in this. you are able to make things change in the physical. So you may get a vision that you need to speak against or speak upon, and yeah, that's all they want me to say about that. That's all the Divine Mother and the Holy Father want me to say about that. Childhood trauma healing. Spiritual realm. Husband. So somebody's husband in the spirit realm. We're not even going to get into that today. Okay? That's a whole nother situation. How you can be married to someone in the spirit and not even know them in the physical. How you could be married to someone in the spiritual and know them in the physical and not be with them. Because marriage is a contract, right? And I'm not talking about the contract that you sign here in the earthly realm, because it is what it is, and people believe what they want to believe, right? And I'm not here to change anybody's belief. I'm just here to give those that are on the same frequency guidance through it, right? So yes, you can be spiritually contracted to someone in the spiritual realm, right? Energetically, you guys have I heard a blood tie. Oh shit. Judaism, Native American, Tree of Life. Confront your demons. Yeah, okay, let me go to the little bit. Okay. But as I was saying, we want to go to the love deck. Okay. They want me to go to the love deck. New love coming in. Dream bigger, babe. Focus on you, boo. So, as I was saying, we're not going to get into that spiritual spouse. And the thing is, everybody has their own take on it, right? Like I said, I'm not here to convince anyone. Our love is unmeasurable. Divine love connection. I know we have not had an easy road on this journey, but please believe the Most High put us together. When one man sees trash, a king sees treasure. You spark the lover in me. Nothing is impossible for us. Okay. Thank you to all the women who fumbled you. Okay, queen. Look. Oh, shit. So look. Look, the hangman fell out. The hangman twisted up on this 5 of Wands. Ooh, my ear itching now. With this card, poly relationship. I'm ready to start building our family community. The divine comes through when the divine comes through, because look what popped out now. I love you, but I am sensually free. I believe in sacredness of intimacy. I am a one-woman man. So, let's get married. So, maybe somebody it's giving me a conflict. Like somebody believes in a community relationship, right? And I'm not talking about community D or community P. I'm talking about a community relationship, which is what polyamorous relationships are to me. I can't get you off my mind. It's about building a community, right? However you feel about it, you feel about it. If that's not what you get into, great. If that is what you get into, great, right? I'm just telling y'all the energy. And this is my emotional ties lovers deck. Okay? So, what is it that you want them to know out of this deck? That new love coming in flew out again, baby. Okay, emotional ties deck. We get it. Okay, Holy Father, Divine Mother, what is this that we need to know? Spiritually connected, aligned, emotionally bound. You will always be in my heart, but we are not good for each other. Right, that's what I was saying. Just because you are energetically aligned with someone, your physical mission may not be aligned. Does that make sense? I know it's crazy and it's like, what do you mean? It just means that on an energetic level, this is your person, right? But in the physical realm, y'all are not aligned. It's okay, right? Love is about loving someone without control. Emotional ties. Loving someone, true love, you're gonna love, if you love somebody, you're gonna love them regardless, right? Near, far, sickness and health. You know the vows of a marriage, right? Sickness and health, good or bad, till death do us part. But when it comes to that energetic energy, that energetic love, it's not till death do us part, because death is not the end. There's a new love coming in. It keep popping out. Queen of Pentacles, you got love coming in, baby. You got love coming in. And don't hold yourself back. Hold on. So this flew out. You don't want to talk to somebody, or somebody ain't talking, because we got Tevin Campbell, can we talk? That flew out in the reverse. So what are we doing here? Are these two different people? Well, I would hope it would be, because new love and spiritually connected, mentally aligned, and emotionally bound. It came over here on this Five of Wands. You will always be in my heart, but we are not good for each other. Sapiosexual, mental seduction. So what's up with this new love coming in? Is this an old? Because a new love connection, it could be somebody rebuilding something, rebuilding a marriage, rebuilding a relationship. We're just rebuilding something. Look, and as I say, rebuilding something. Past life love. Remember the oath we took lifetimes ago. Thank you, angels and ancestors, for bringing it through. Oshun and Orunmila type of connection. When one man sees trash, a king sees treasure. So, hold on. Let's get into this. Woo. Because it says an Oshun and Orunmila type of connection. So let's see what kind of connection that is. Usually I have my laptop right here, but Oshun and Mercury retrograde, baby. And Orunmila. Someone may be, into Orishas, into Yoruba, African mythology. I wouldn't call it mythology. I would call it African spirituality. What is the relationship between Oshun and Orunmila? It is from Cuba. Oshun was at the time the wife of Orunmila, the deity of divination. The light within. Whoa, that's crazy with this Five of Wands out here. And I was saying the 5 rows of Oshun. Okay, so here we go. Oshun is the Orisha of beauty, love, and as Orunmila's wife, she is a conscientious homemaker and a patron of lawful marriage. She is wise No, Orunmila is the wise Orisha of divination and human destiny. So, it did say lawful marriage, right? What did it say? Oh. And for somebody with this, oh, how I would love to forget you, but I can't. Somebody holds Oshun energy, and you know Oshun is intoxicating, baby. What did it say? The patron of lawful marriage. They want to get into that. Left by my depression. Buying what they selling. Sapiosexual again. Okay. So what's this Orunmila Oshun? This is giving me this new love. Ooh, co-create. Allow the divine to rewrite your next chapter. You'll be surprised how the story unfolds. And then we got Greek mythology. You are the next Messiah, Aja goddess. So let's see.